Good morning, Malcolm.
Good morning, Kay.
Thank you for inviting me to have a look at your investment property. I have brought along with me the mandate documents, and I've assessed the property at a selling price of $650,000. It's in a good area. It has 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, open plan living, and of particular interest is the courtyard, the little courtyard, and the lock-up garage,
Yes.
which are very good attributes to the property. It's in a very good location, and compared to the sales in the area, I would assess it at $650,000, inclusive of commission. Our commission will be 3%, and
Including advertising?
the advertising and marketing will be separate, and I'll set that out for you, that information out. I am negotiable on the commission.
Yes.
And I won't let a sale fall through for the sake of commission.
There is a tenant in the unit at the moment. The lease expires in 2 months' time. What sort of notice do I have to give to the tenant for her to vacate the property?
14 days. 14 days. But they are willing, the tenant will cooperate because the lease ends in 2 months' time. They'll be looking for, at the moment, as we speak, they'll be looking for other accommodation.
Right.
And I know that they will cooperate.
Good.
The market at the moment, I don't know if you've been keeping up with market trends, but the market at the moment is very bad and continues to drop. And over the next, even up to the end of 2019, prices will decline up to about 20% of the previous values.
So it's a good time to sell?
It's a good time to buy.
Good time to buy? I'm selling.
Yeah, it's not a good time to sell, but we have priced it realistically.
Sure.
When we say it's a buyer's market, it doesn't mean that there are no properties and that sellers won't get a realistically assessed property at a realistic market value.
Good.
Yeah. So we have said, we've taken all of the market trends into account, and in this current market, we feel that you will get $650,000 inclusive of commission.
Good.
We can market the property, advertise on the normal property websites. In the community, we'll do drops to neighbours. We can advertise and market on international websites. We do get a lot of international people relocating to Australia for business or whatever other reason. And we find that is a good tool to use for inquiries from buyers.
Good.
The costs of the advertising should be in the region. We would initially ask you for an amount of $500 to cover the advertising and marketing costs, and we will support it with the documents, with the invoices and costs of the marketing and advertising. Do you have any particular instructions for the sale of the property?
No, we're not occupying the property, so it's a matter of negotiating with the tenant to have opening times and so on, but it's up to you to sell the property.
We've met with the tenant already, and they will cooperate, as I said, and I'm sure that they will agree to show days and show times and to bring buyers through the property.
Yep.
There are certain regulations that cover it, but I don't think in this case it's going to be necessary because the tenant is cooperative.
Good.
I will present to you, leaving with you now our mandate presentation folder.
Yes.
That contains the mandate document itself, plus all the attachments.
Yes.
The property disclosure, the vendor statement,
Yes.
and all the documents that are necessary. Are there any problems in the property that you know of?
No. We'd just like it sold as quickly as possible.
Yes, well, I hope to be able to do that within 6 to 8 weeks.
Good.
So let's see what happens.
Okay.
Thank you, very nice to meet you. All right, so that's that one. That's Monica.
I'll just let you know that the charge for putting an advertisement on Domain and on realestate.com is $600.
Yeah, but you have to be registered with them, and they charge you. You have to. Well, I don't know this, but in South Africa you have to be registered with them. You have to be a registered estate agency firm, whatever. Yeah. And then another thing is that there are other costs involved in getting the property document printouts. You've got to be registered with them, and at a minimum of $150 a week. Yeah. There's a second part to this. It is 2 months since you have listed Monica's property, and still the unit has not sold.
Oh.
The tenant has vacated the property, and you have had some interest displayed by potential buyers who have inspected the property, but they have not made an offer. Monica arrives at your office angry and upset. She tells you that you have not done enough to properly market and sell the property, and that she is going to go to another agency. She believes that she is entitled to a refund of all advertising costs as you have provided. I think they mean inadequate service. You need to demonstrate how you will deal with the situation to ensure that Monica's concerns are dealt with effectively. In doing so, you must address any agency policies and procedures regarding conflict resolution and customer complaints, where applicable, and take into account any ethical and conduct standards applying to the situation. All right. Well, what would you say about that?
What did I say about it? I'm an angry person.
Yeah. Malcolm.